Hey everybody, it's Taylor here today, and I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to 3 of our products. Now you might notice a common theme among them, but wait until you see all the ways that they can be used together to make some really cool cards. Let's get started. So here I am with 3 of our new products. This is the Spirit of Christmas stamp set. We have the Block Party Christmas Trees die and the Christmas Tree Stacklets. So do you see the common theme among all of these products? You probably noticed the triangle. So all of these have that kind of modern style looking tree. And I wanted to take a minute to walk you through how all of these products work together to get some really different and cool looks. So just by looking at them, you might think that they were designed to use individually, which they certainly can be, but they also all come together in a really cohesive group to make some really nice Christmas cards. So I'm going to start by showing you one of the cards I made that uses the Block Party Christmas Trees die and the Spirit of Christmas. So this concept started with the Block Party Christmas Trees die. We have our popular line of Block Party products, but all of our block parties up until this point have featured a word. So the block party cuts directly into the card base, which you can see here on kind of the mock-up of the packaging file here. So we decided it would be fun to do something a little bit different and do a shape. So for this die, the Christmas trees actually cut right into the front of your card base. And you can see one that I have here. So this could be a folding card. Right now it's just a card panel, but those trees are connected at the top and the bottom, and they just cut those open pieces out. So then after we did this part, we thought, wouldn't it be fun if you could quickly and easily stamp some different textures, just something to jazz up those trees. So that's where the idea for the Spirit of Christmas stamp set came in. We have 6 different textures and designs to fit those small triangles. And you saw on my sample where I stamped each one with a different design. And these, I did not use anything to line them up. You can see they're not exactly perfect on there, but if you wanted them a little bit more perfect, you could certainly put them in your MISTI and line them up that way. So I just stamped with Peapod ink onto Granny Smith cardstock for a little bit of extra definition on those textures. Then also included in the Spirit of Christmas stamp set are some different sizes. So this is the small tree that fits with the block party die, and then we have the medium tree and the large tree designs. So then we thought, since we're going to have these extra designs, we should have dies to cut them out. And that's where we came up with the Christmas Tree Stacklets. So this set actually includes all 3 of the dies and some stars and little tree trunks to go with it. So those 3 different sizes in the Christmas Tree Stacklets set cut out the 3 different sizes of the trees in the Spirit of Christmas set. So let me just show you a couple of cards that I made. This is one really simple design. Again, I stamped those in Peapod over the Granny Smith. I used the stars cut from our gold foil paper using the Christmas Tree Stacklets set. And then I also die cut the tiny little trunk from the Christmas Tree Stacklets that fits exactly over the top of the tree trunk in the Block Party set. And I just added some pattern paper and one of the sentiments, and I backed it with a piece of sugar cube, which you wouldn't have to do. You could just cut it directly into your card base as well. So there's one idea, and then to get an idea of what you could do with these, I created this card. Now I have to give some credit to Jean Manis. I looked at one of her designs, and the layout is actually something that she came up with, and I thought, gosh, that would work so perfectly. Hers featured a little church right in the middle of this circle, and I thought I'll just do my little grouping of trees with some of the snowflakes falling around them. So I ended up embossing the large Christmas tree in gold, and then the 2 smaller I stamped with Sweet Basil ink onto Sweet Basil cardstock. And again, I used the gold stars, and the snowflakes in the background are from our Snow Day stamp set. So you can see that you can use these kind of separately, you can use them together to make some really different looks and some cool Christmas cards. One thing I did want to show you, since this die, I will tell you, it is a little bit tricky, so I wanted to give you one of my tips on the Block Party Christmas Trees die. Here it is, right here. That's what it looks like. And you can see maybe that's a little bit confusing, like which way do the triangles go, which way is up, which way is down. So when you turn it over, you can see there's a thicker part at the bottom and then a thinner line at the top. So you want the thicker portion to face the bottom of your card. And I have a card here, this is an A2 card panel, so this would be the same size as your card base. And this die has been designed to fit both horizontally and vertically. Now if you're doing it horizontally, you will be getting 7 trees across, and you just want to line that up so that it's centered as evenly as you can get it with a little bit of overhang on each side. Now I have been known to mark my dies with a Sharpie just on each end so that the next time I go to use this die, it can be really easy to line up. So that's going to give me 7 trees, and these triangles here at the bottom are the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if I wanted to turn that and make it a vertical card, I'm going to get 5 trees. And I want to make sure, this is the important part, you can't just line it up anywhere you want. You have to make sure that it's centered in order to get the trees where you want them. So this is tree number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I use to line it up is this little extra white space on each side, just to show that I have that lined up correctly. And then again, I'm going to take my Sharpie and just mark my die so that I know next time I'm making a vertical card, I can just line it up really easily, stick it down with some tape, and run it through my die cut machine, and that will give you what I showed here. So I hope you learned something new and saw something that you love, and you can check out all of our products on our website at tailoredexpressions.com. Thanks guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.